Well, a few weeks after the World Enduro Championship, Eurosport invited the best enduro riders in the world to the ultimate test of skill, Battle of the Kings. Along with the finest riders on the enduro scene, we also invited Georges Jobet, 5-term world motocross champion, to make a comparison. 8 different tests were planned. The will to win was strong. The chance to match strength and skill with one's equals kept the top riders motivated. First competition was motocross. Maurizio Carminati, junior cross champion, took the lead from the start and went on to win. Georges Jobet blew the start in his speciality. Riders got as many points as the place in which they finished, but in the end, the man with the least number of points would be the winner. Test 2, the whoopie-doos. A series of elimination rounds until just the winner is left. These concrete bumps are more strenuous than they look. Those who hope to make it to the finale here have to have good technique and also to be in good shape. Everyone here fits the bill. Incidentally, the riders here hold 24 World Championship titles altogether, but no Fabio Fadioli, still injured, and surprisingly the 500 champion Kalle Tianen turned down the invitation. Finale, Giovanni Sala against Georges Jobet. The Belgian loses control briefly, and the Italian wins. Next test, gravel road. Riding surface is a bed of small pebbles, 30 centimeters deep. Something like riding on ball bearings. It just doesn't hinder riders at this level of expertise. It's awesome to watch. But Anders Ericsson bites off more than he can chew. Does a textbook high sider. Ooh. Getting a bit cocky. That little move will cost Giovanni Sala the second he loses by braking. He gets back on. Lucky again. But absolutely fastest on this course is Georges Jobet. Jobet did exceptionally well on the gravel road, but exceptionally poorly on the cross-country test. Goes to show that a cross rider isn't cut out for this kind of discipline. Wary descent. Tries to jump across the creek. But he lands in the bushes. And he's disqualified. Winner of this test is Giorgio Grasso. All right, George, you can come out now. Next comes acceleration test. Finale, Georges Jobet against Tullio Pellegrinelli. The Belgian brakes later, just about equaling the turn, but in the end the Italian just gets the acceleration and pulls away better. Let's have a look at that again in slow motion. Pellegrinelli in front. Suddenly Jobet pulls away, but the Italian wins the finale by only a very small margin. Speed cross next, a circular course on a fairly dry patch of grass. Giorgio Grasso in action, pushing it to the limit. Riding the 125 he rode in the World Championship. Anders Ericsson on a 350 4-stroke Husaberg. Giovanni Sala wins this test. Overall, Sala is in the lead, followed closely by Tullio Pellegrinelli. Well, after the Enduro test, the last one, the Supermoto, George Jobé wins this contest, moving him up to 4th overall. The king of the off-roaders for 1995, though, is Giovanni Sala. And so ends the Battle of the Kings. Top performance on part of the riders. Objectively, though, the event tended to favour the 2-strokes. The 4-strokes were somewhat of a disadvantage and ended up en bloc at the bottom of the table. But no one complained, and a good time was had by all. An attitude befitting true world champions.